Hi guys, happy Friday.
No,
You can go ahead and unpause.
pause.
Yep.
A.
B.
No,
B because you're going back.
I don't arrow up to get where I want to
No,
go.
just press B, mom. Hi Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Um. Oh, probably a little louder enough. Is this? Right. Um. So there, you can see there's an exclamation mark and something else to do on your map. I know of at least one dude in this town that we need to find. I'm guessing it's like one of those two things. So go ahead and just head to probably that one closest to you that you can see on your mini map.
You see two things on the map. I see the exclamation.
Yep, and then there's another arrow
That
up
arrow.
top that's gonna be pointing to another marker somewhere in
So
town.
the exclamation point is probably what I want to do.
It's right by you, so you may as
And
well.
is that probably?
Yep.
Oh,
Keep no, you're doing the right. You keep turning.
right.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's the notice board over here. Now we don't need to fuss with like every single side quest, but
The charters
we can
are
see
still
like
operating
what's
at
up.
Do I want to?
Now that's
I would just
dedication.
do the board. You don't need to worry about those two. So you got to focus on it.
I forgot my dog was Raider.
Yeah, yeah, because we didn't name it Alex because it was too buff.
Okay, do I have to say A to make it happen? Probably. Whatever it's doing.
You got like get it. Move your camera more so that you need it to like say above it like it is with all the characters. Like there you go. So now you can click on it. Yeah, no worries, Alex. I know Fridays are a long day.
Transcribed on behalf of Bryant. Our Teacher of Faith.
Don't read all this. It says go kill bandits.
Oh, okay.
You can accept that with A.
Guys,
All right, you got it.
got us.
Yep. And then you can back off. And now there's a bunch of stuff. There's probably more bandits like on the road, like trying to do some like full boost bullshit. You remember that happened before? But check your mini map or your full map rather. Press the little button to pull that up, and then see like what other stuff down
Okay.
there is to do.
That be this button or this button?
That's the left one. Yep.
And
Okay. I don't actually see the other marker, so I guess just follow kind of the cluster of them north.
so B to get out of this.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably over that bridge.
Yeah. You know, so we watched and check out that green thing, whatever that is.
Alistair, if you will indulge me.
We watched
Do I have a
the
choice?
first episode of season
Of the
4 of
two of you
Stranger
that
Things
remain,
just
are
before
you not the
this.
senior Grey
And
Warden here?
if you can handle
I
that
find
show,
it
you can
curious
totally
that you
handle it.
allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that
Oh,
curious,
also
do you?
make sure
In
to
fact, you
I don't
defer to a
understand
new
what I'm
recruit.
going towards.
Is
The
that
lady.
a policy of the
Okay.
Grey
Yeah.
Wardens,
Yeah,
or
just talk to
simply
her.
a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to
I
follow?
was just gonna say make sure that
Hello,
you project and use your
stranger.
outdoor voice.
I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
Not yet. We don't know.
Oh, we don't.
No, we don't have
Okay.
any like rogues. Actually, now that I think of it, maybe there's 2 people in this town that wanna.
I didn't mean to bother
I
you.
should figure out like
Sorry.
where everybody is. Okay, so that might just be something you can't do, like unless you start as a rogue. I did mention Alien, yeah. The Stranger Things is scary, and the first episode ended on a scary, and she can handle that and has clearly come back for more seasons, so you can handle Alien.
I've seen bits and pieces of Alien, and I don't want to do that. Whereas Stranger Things has a storyline that intrigues me.
Alien has a story too.
Alien does not have a storyline that intrigues
You
me.
can do it. You got big balls.
Am I supposed to talk to this guy? Is that what this exclamation point is?
That's Alistair, but no, it's someone in the distance.
Right.
To someone. Actually, shit, maybe there's like 3 people here. Well, I know you get, there's like some
You got a bed
companions
for the
you can get in
night.
this town.
You taken care of.
Yeah, I know.
So, I have no idea what this is all about. Then do I have a bed tonight?
So, yeah, what's going on here if you don't know?
Ever since Good King
Why is
came
that an
past,
O?
refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of
Well,
defence
she is
and
old in
such.
its medieval times.
He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Try talking to her again.
Too much to do, and not enough time. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Right?
I don't know if we put points into herbalism, but if it's gonna let you, go for it. Typically, this isn't a game where you can just like blow smoke out your ass, unless literally it's like, hey, use your lying skill or
I
something.
actually don't, because that one guy told me go pick a plant him, remember? And that was
That
the
has
only,
nothing to do with anything.
That's the only herbalism I've known.
No, just because. But I think you have to go ahead and say it.
Then you may be able
Okay,
to do us
though.
a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Yeah, so you're going
Okay.
that. Anyway, unless the game is literally like, because it'll prompt you to use skills sometimes with like a little thingy identifying that. So unless it's like, hey, use your lying skill,
Okay.
you're not lying. You're using whatever you have at your disposal.
Okay. So I'm done with her.
Yep.
Probably have to go around.
Yep. Other side of that little stone, you can't climb through the wood either.
Oh, it's past the stone.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way around the.
Don't.
Okay, follow the fence and just do a U-turn around the fence. And remember that you can push your stick farther and go fast.
Yeah. I wasn't sure I was.
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
This is where I have to go.
This is a separate thing, but you can see what's up with this since you stumbled into it.
A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. The carnage we left in the wilds
People
was
here are
horrifying.
already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what
I haven't
about
talked to the
we left
dude
in the
in the
wilds
armor,
was
maybe
horrifying.
I said enough.
Well, I mean, try any of them. Oh, or they're done.
They're done. That was something I was observing to get.
Yeah. Okay.
There.
So, yeah. Oh, I think I know
Are
who
we
this
done?
is.
Oh, it's whoever's in this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Saving is a good thing.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place
Also,
in the
Alex, I'm
cage.
just rereading the
Yes,
thing, and I didn't realize
that's
it's
what I would have expected.
Halloween.
I suggest you leave me to my
Which
fate.
is absolutely what we can call Halloween event.
Oh. Did I say I found myself?
I'm pretty sure they just locked him up because different religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, he's a companion, so you can,
No
you can have him
doubt.
help you out.
What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill.
Dirt all off your
Though I
character.
suppose
know
not
that,
every legend is
you
true.
know.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Guess I have
Farewell,
one choice.
then.
Eaten alive by darkspawn.
So,
That's
who's the Blessed Mother
Like
I wonder why the
the
revered mother's
church head of town.
of this?
Yeah, so you're gonna find the Chantry church somewhere around here. She'll be in there. So that we want to go there, and then I also know that we want to go to the tavern.
Now,
I would maybe just check your map and go to those two places because I feel like those arrows are pointing you like to the outs. Well, I don't know. Move your thing around and see what those are. Now maybe those are places we can go to. Or
Chan-
that's
or
probably
we were
outside the
there.
Chantry.
That was the the
No,
Chantry
we were
Court.
south.
Uh,
Oh. Okay, no, I'm right then. Those are the bandits. So the quest is from the Chanter's board, I guess. So that's what those are. Keep moving your thingy south. What's that building up to the right? Chantry. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like the tavern might be on this side.
So would I have to go? I'd have to go back across the bridge that I came across to get
to the Chantry to presumably talk to the revered mother or whatever.
and
there.
that looks like maybe that's the border of the town I'm seeing on the southern there.
Yes.
So
And then I don't know. I feel like we can identify the tavern on site somewhere.
okay. Oh, get here.
Maybe Dane's Refuge is the tavern, because I feel like that's where the tavern should be.
Okay,
Try going there.
okay. It's actually south of the frame.
Yeah, just slightly. If you do turn with your camera, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, I think that's just it there.
With those two people standing?
The building, yes. I don't think the people are significant.
No, but that's for that building.
Yeah. Best guess. So far. No. You can see it on your map. Gonna loop around here past the wood.
Oh, refuge.
You can still just ignore him.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down?
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Yeah, you remember which one Logan is? The stinky general dude who fucked over the king, and now he's like out to get us too.
Terran Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king.
Oh, yeah,
haven't
yeah,
you
he
heard?
threw all the Grey
Enough
Wardens under the bus.
talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Oh, Christ. I wanted to stop.
And I gotta
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap. The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing. Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Yes, thank you, thank you!
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I it's interesting how your character looks so much like Liliana.
Let me introduce myself.
This is
I am Liliana,
Yep.
one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothring. Oh, I
can
was.
tell. you don't think I recognize a French accent?
No,
when I
I'm just
hear it?
saying.
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Maker as their god.
Yeah, the Maker is God.
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me
She's
help.
your bisexual female romance
Well, and
option.
we look alike. I mean, have you ever seen couples like that where gay guys do
Yes,
it all the time, for example?
we've talked about this before, yes. That
Yes.
gays date themselves.
Yes.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay, so at this point you now have more than your maximum of 4 party members, so you can mix and match. I would recommend swapping the dog out for Liliana, because then you have a warrior, a mage, and a rogue.
Oh, is she?
She's like an archer.
Okay. Is who's the rogue?
Liliana.
Oh, she's a rogue.
Yeah.
And isn't that what I was looking for something?
Just
Do traps? Is that what
yeah,
the rogue
traps
does?
and unlocking and that sort of thing. So,
Okay.
and now you should be able to get lock chest, by the way.
Okay.
So for her, we'll focus on like upping her lock picking and stuff.
Okay. So, what do I?
You should have a thingy you can move around.
Yes, but what do I don't understand what I'm. So, my.
So find Liliana and click on her. You're gonna go like to the left.
Nothing's moving. Oh, there we go.
You're like highlighting them.
That's.
So keep going left until you get her. Liliana.
Am I not on her
You're
now?
on you.
Oh. Where is she? I don't understand. Oh, here. I was looking at the picture down below.
No, you're not. The picture's down below you. You're up here.
There we go.
All right, so then you click her.
Click her for add.
Oh, maybe you have to remove the dog first.
Oh. Baby.
So go ahead, click A. Now you click on Liliana.
He lazy.
I don't know. The dog, like, sure, dogs are fun, but that's like a pet, not a party member.
Oh, I thought he was a good fighter.
I don't know. I don't know what like the tier list is of
Didn't he
companions in
do
this.
that
but...
for us? Fight like something off at some point? He was part of a battle.
Yeah, no, I mean he can be in your party and fight stuff, but it's like, why wouldn't you have a full person with skills and stuff?
So I've got what we need now.
Right, so now you can press B to get out of here. And I guess there's someone else you can talk to in the bar. That dude with the green on his head.
Here, I don't.
Right ahead, behind Liliana's name.
Oh. Her.
Oh, we should probably armor her up too.
Okay, should we do that right there?
Yeah, want me to fiddle with that for you?
Fiddle with that for me.
Manage all your inventory shit. And she can have.
Guess that takes a man.
No, just because.
Manage.
No.
Because you're managing.
No, just because you don't know what you're doing.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Also, because you have asked me to.
Yes, I have.
I guess I don't have anything to put up for now, but we'll get. No,
Get some shit.
never mind.
Do we have room to get shit? Because I thought we had too much shit.
I believe I sold our shit.
Okay. We sold the shit.
Yeah. There's a local shit seller.
You think the Kunari killed
I mean, hell, it's
all them
medieval
folks
times.
and
That's
just
the thing
stood
they
there
have,
waiting to be
probably.
taken away?
That was a bit in, well, not a bit. That was like...
Don't understand what I...
You talked to a background character.
Oh.
In that show, Miracle Workers, they had, like, the medieval season in Steve Buscemi.
This
was
is
just
who
like...
I talked to?
No, you're talking to the dude behind him.
Okay, but that's not who I just talked to?
Him, Harlan.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Steve Buscemi was like the town shit shoveler.
I got other gear to sell.
I missed
Shopkeep, I guess. So sure.
We want to get something for...
Nah, press B then. I don't know why that's the
Press
first
B.
option if there's a quest. Back out and try using his other dialogue options.
I'm sorry, what?
Try using his other dialogue options.
Okay.
Talk to him again.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Okay. Oh.
Food or like try any of those other ones.
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Yeah, I did take care of it, didn't I?
Yeah, I think we talked him.
You did?
Being a principal.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Okay, maybe that was it. No. Okay, go talking to him one more time. Try the option about like, hey, do you have...
Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
I don't know. We're probably fussing with side quest way more than we do. It might as well since we're in here again.
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Well, no, you have. You have a skill for it, I guess. Because see how it's in parentheses? That means, like, you have a poison skill. I think that's all under, like, herbology or whatever
Well,
the
my
skill
farm is far from town, and I'm not embarrassed to say I'm nervous about darkspawn. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else. Well, then those bleeding sad sots should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
Like the idea.
I mean, you can just not do it. Again, same rule as, like, Alex playing Xenoblade. I don't think we need to, like, fuss with all the side quests. Like, if something seems fun, go for it. Otherwise, like, you know, cut down on the busy work. So then you can probably leave and head to the church.
I don't go upstairs. Right?
Right, past these dudes. Over there.
That's...
Yep.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
And the church is back across the bridge. I think actually that's it. The building, like, on the left behind the character portrait.
Well, ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the
over there.
Redcliffe knights were looking for it. They didn't have anything better.
And then we'll find Guy Mommy.
I'm wondering, Morrigan.
Guy Mommy?
Yeah, it's the Sky Daddy.
Certainly not.
Revered
I've
mother.
no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales
Yeah,
so
we're
that
gonna
I
have to do
may
that for a little
sleep
gate.
at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits,
We already did.
magic.
Is that the one
all
we
these
looked at?
wondrous
Yes.
things around us, both
Pantry?
dark
Yes.
and
Yes,
light.
I'm sure. It's gonna
You
keep
know
glowing
these
because
things
you can
exist.
keep
The
interacting
fact of
with
their
it.
existence does
But
not
there isn't anything
presuppose an
new.
intelligence.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
I don't know how you would know that she's a Grey Warden, but okay, sure.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
Ballsy.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will
Stand for the
destroy
dark
us!
pond.
I'm assuming because you're a Grey Warden, but again, I don't know how he knows that.
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all.
Oh.
Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the dog spawn! I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours. Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed
There's
to do?
no hope.
We can't
Yes, there
lie
is.
down and
Okay.
die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Nah. He's generic.
Sparkly.
Stick your hand in the sack.
Grab some sack. Alright. Where the heck am I?
You're heading in the church.
I probably could.
I don't even know if I don't think you can jump in this. Part of me feels like you should be able to, but I don't know. You can go for that green icon.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has, and I will not abandon.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even the magic has done little to slow its progress.
Is it Twink?
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the urn of sacred ashes.
How's shit going for you guys?
Andraste's
Are you
ashes are said to
in the
cure
middle of
any
moving
illness.
house?
But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I didn't catch what it
was.
Andraste's ash said journey.
Oh. Yeah, fucking fabled magic thingy that would cure the Arl.
But who's Andraste?
Andraste is a Jesus-like figure, I believe. She's like the first prophet of the Maker.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library.
Yeah, I was going to ask how he's doing.
My skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
This week, but I hope he's doing good. And you're fine, Twink, no worries.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Well, he's dead, apparently.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Oh. Off the bandits on the bridge, I guess?
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So apparently I want to meet Arl Amon.
We knew that, yeah. That's Alistair's plan already, was to talk to him and
that,
then, like,
if I may ask?
get working on, like, the Grey Warden. Like, hey, we have treaties, let's, like, drum up an army to fight the Darkspawn.
What? Would I share that information?
That's up to you. It's okay.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Cairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Cairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill or worse.
You gotta talk louder than that,
That is my
Mama.
primary concern.
Got a project.
Sorry.
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go.
Drinking game for every
Thank
time
you
he says
again,
Red
my
Glove.
lady. You have been most helpful.
That is all.
So I guess I should go meant I have to leave, not I should go with you. I thought I was saying I would go there.
You'll get there in due time.
Okay.
Not right this second.
So
kinda
is that arrow right there
No,
telling me
it's
something?
loop around. I mean, it is telling you something, but loop around.
That one there. I mean,
Yes, I know, but loop. You're not going to walk straight to that. You're going to have to see how on your map how this is kind of a T shape. Get to the end of the walkway, and then you can go left or right.
Okay. And where am I? Okay, I need to go this way.
Yep. Just through the benches, basically.
Oh, probably down that hall.
Yeah, exactly.
Word dispelled fear and ignorance.
I think that's probably where
Let those who cry
Scrymon
out
is.
from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek
That'll be her.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Don't give them your money.
Well, I know who she is, so I don't want to ask who are you.
I mean, any of these is an acceptable answer.
Offer.
Don't.
Do I have money?
Don't overthink it. If you
I
do, don't give it to
understand.
them.
Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
Yes, we're here to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Actually, no, I think maybe he did do something. But
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Hey, got that done.
Yep, so I think you can go grab him and then head on out.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Bookshelf.
Yeah, but am I supposed to go
Back out the way you can.
behind it, or it's over there? Right?
Yes, head through this doorway and
Gosh, I
then...
have a hard time reading freaking maps.
I know. I know.
So sorry.
One of these days we'll get you,
real
navigating.
maps I do fine, but these maps in the games are really hard for me.
Admittedly, this is not the best, but it's still just something that will come with time. So he's back over the bridge.
Okay, bridge to the right.
Yep.
Is he busy? No.
No, what's making you busy?
So let's
Just
talk
driving
about
like
your
an idiot.
mother for a moment.
Is this where I want to go, where the arrow is?
Your mother.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest?
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Ta-da! Oh, now I have to get rid of somebody again.
No, you can just back out. You don't need him. It's just good to have all the party members.
Oh, okay. So just accept means keep things the way they are, right?
Correct. Alright. So now you're gonna head north to those arrows, and there's probably gonna be some bandits that you're gonna fuck up. And then we can move on.
Alright.
I think I know where I will direct.
Alright. Somewhere.
You just, I mean, they're kind of fanning out in all directions. So just head north to any of them.
Like somewhere.
Yep. I think there's just kind of like some.
There's a whole bunch of them this way.
Some light wilderness. Oh, here, they're fighting on the right.
What was that?
They're fighting me.
Oh, am I supposed to fight this Mobari?
Yeah.
Am I in range already? Is that what that means?
Yep. Perks of being a mage if you're.
It said doggy.
A bad guy. Remember, you can use X, Y, and B. All those you can fire.
I can't. I'm sorry. What?
X, Y, and B to fire off your more powerful spells instead of just your basic.
Is he already done? Nope, I've still got to pick it.
They're on cooldown now, so now you gotta use your basic. And there's some more people off to the right.
Where?
Yeah, on the map, they're red arrows. Go halfway back. Halfway. Keep going. There you go. Head straight that way. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Go forward.
Okay, this is the right way.
Yes.
Oh, there they are.
Also helps when you're not looking in the sky. Yep, one more. And I guess there's more. Two more arrows to the north. You know those bandits, they're breeding like rabbits.
Sorry, I just can't.
Okay.
So bad!
You're learning.
Terrible!
We believe in you.
Right.
I do. I mean, again, like, I was still so surprised that you picked up Mount Your Friends in, like, in the span of an hour. You know, and that's like a weird, hard to control pop game. On top of it, yeah. I think these are more highwaymen. You're fine. Why is that a frick? You don't need to go for... Oh, actually, no, it's Darkspawn.
What?
It's
a Hurlock.
Yeah, you've also beat plenty of Darkspawn.
Leave us alone.
Guys, I'm over in Spanks.
It shall be done.
Very well. As you say. It shall be done.
Mighty timely arrival,
Yeah, I thought it
there,
was
my
best.
friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
We get Gimli
Roads been
later,
mighty
actually.
dangerous these days. Mind
This is
if I
just
ask
another
what
dwarf.
brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Was Gimli's beard great? Probably had some braids. I was thinking it was
They
more
all
just
had braids.
wild.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like your camp merchant.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I guess they leave for now, but fine. So there's still something off to the right.
Look, clearly we look like we're getting ready to fight something, so...
No, you're just still in your combat
Now,
stance.
am I supposed to gather things from all these
Yes.
sparklies?
Yeah.
I didn't do that before and I meant to.
That's okay. But since you're here, yeah. And no, you're not. You're coming out of combat, so you're in your combat stance, but you're fine. Oh, there's a blood.
I'll hold those.
If we bother with that quest, which honestly I don't know if we do, because it's again, it'll just be good to keep you moving and not.
Yeah, sapphire. That's
not
got to
worry
be
about-
worth something.
I don't remember. I feel like maybe gems are used for like
There's something there, right?
enchantment socketing. Well, there's a body, but it looks
Or
like
the
it's-
arrow is pointing for us to go the other way. We're
There's some
on
arrow.
the map.
There's some arrow behind you, and then there's some arrow off to the right, back down like in the field.
Look at the one that's behind.
I think that's the dwarf. Yeah, talk to him again. I guess. I don't know. Maybe we do.
What do you
recruit him
need?
now? Not Alice.
Yeah.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up.
Get
Thank you kindly
closer
for
to
all
him.
your assistance. We'll be off. We'll be off as soon. We'll be off as soon
I
as
don't
this
know.
mess is
Clean
cleaned up.
up.
Thank you kindly
Try
for all
looting
your
the crate. I
assistance.
don't know. There's a crate over to your left. Turn left. Oh, a glowing one. Keep
But
turn-
it's like I want to talk to him. and-
I know, but he's not responding,
We'll
so I
be
think
off.
you have to do something else.
We'll be off
So,
as soon as this
turn to your
mess
left.
is cleaned up. Thank you kindly
That's right.
for all your assistance.
Oh, it's dark.
Right. And then try just swing your camera around 360 just so that we can make sure there's no bodies.
Talk to Sandal.
Yeah, well he doesn't name it.
Kid.
I don't know. Check your quest log. Open up your map, and then left trigger once. Down to Lothering. Into there with A. Okay, go up to the Blight and hit A. Yeah, go down to that bottom one, Imperial Highway.
Rest. Wait. Various. You need to go. Redcliffe, the Brazilian forest.
I don't know what it wants.
Full of Magi's power and the Dwarven city.
Leave them for now and just go do the other thing. The other arrow. I'm thinking either that will like open them up, or literally we just leave and then it like auto completes.
The other arrow. The up.
It's back down kind of where we came from. Not all the way across the bridge, just down the little stairway right next to you.
Oh.
See on your map?
Where's the stairway?
Right next to you. On your
That's
left.
stairway.
Turn left. Like, kind of where Alistair's pointing.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of go around those hills, though.
Well, there's an arrow to the side.
Just hug the hills and follow the hills.
You don't know what you're following.
Turn back to the left. Those hills.
Oh, and there's something right there.
Yeah, just elf root.
Oh, okay.
Not bad to have, though, because that's the main medicinal herb.
Oh, do I do this? What do I do to grab the elf?
You did already.
I did. Okay.
It stopped sparkling and it said elf root received. Or items received, it's not specific, but you got it.
Around.
Yep.
There's something behind them.
It looks like it, yeah.
Baddies.
That's something. Or possibly, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Bandits.
Yeah, bandits. So we're shooting them up.
Run while you can!
It shall be done. I shall be done.
Alright, back on track then.
Come on.
No, they're still falling from the north. Okay, so you can loot that shit, you can loot the bodies, and then I think go turn that back in at the board. Or stack grabbing.
Allow me. I could do that.
Okay, so now you can switch to Liliana to do this. Open
Okay,
the
so
chest.
how do I switch to Liliana?
I think that's your bumpers.
These?
Yeah, so try left bumper once.
What now?
There you go. And then run over to the chest with her and unlock it. It's I get that it's her skill, but that's annoying that it doesn't just like apply to the party.
What's next?
So I guess it'll be switching to her periodically to do that.
Okay, cool.
And now you can just switch
And
back
that was
to
my
yourself.
left bumper that did that, right?
Yeah, because so
Do
right.
I want to switch back to me?
Right bumper to go back to you. It's gonna be right bumper is just like going through the list, and then left bumper was just like a shortcut to like go back the other way.
So, do I still have, I still have something.
That's what's his name, and the exit. So if you go back south where the arrow's pointing, you can turn this quest in at the board. I think in front of the church.
My camera.
Camera should be
Oh,
fine.
There's where I want to go. That way, where I'm turning my.
That's the right direction. Yes, but you're gonna have to go around the hill. Nope, that's
Nope.
back to the bridge.
Okay.
You gotta keep heading south.
Way.
Yeah.
Loot. I didn't loot the other bodies, did I?
Okay, you don't have to get every single body.
Did I already loot this?
Yes. Yes, as soon as it stops glowing, you've looted it. Yes, it does.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're heading the right way. You are. Not everything is an exact straight line, Mom.
Oops.
See, now you're back at Sten's cage. You head south back across the bridge, and then you're back at the church.
Okay, I'm trying to follow an arrow, and I'm not.
No,
doing-
just do what I said. Go over the bridge. Just think about this for a minute. Just like in life, you can't just walk in a straight line everywhere. There are paths.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Okay, that was you turning it. 3 gold. That's not bad.
What do we get? Gold?
Yeah. Looks like there's maybe another quest there. I don't know if we're gonna bother with it, but you can see what it is.
Bears attack.
I mean, grab them since you're here, but I think we'll probably just leave. It's not really worth it to just do random side quests for you.
Fine.
Like, I don't know if you come back here later. I don't know. Some kid's mom died. Go find her now or some shit.
Been missing. She's presumed dead. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of.
So grab it because you're here, but again, we don't do these. So I would just head back to the north and just head out of town, like right next to the dwarves. There was an exit, and then we can get you onto the big thing.
Right.
Yep.
Cold. I don't like this.
What's your boy?
What? Being a refugee from the war?
Like
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Is that?
It's a show Dad and I are watching.
Oh. Yeah. What were you guys watching last night?
Peaky Blinders.
Oh. What's it about?
It's a gang.
Reason to fight us, as you say.
In England, or in the 1920s.
Okay. I was half passed out, but I
Trying to be
okay. So, turn on. But not, no, like to the left of the bridge. Because I don't know.
It shall be done.
I'm assuming you're fine with just not doing every random side quest.
Okay.
But there's no story to these. It's just go do thing, go back, get reward.
Around here.
That way.
Left. No?
That's it. You can see it.
Oh, that's the bridge.
That's the bridge.
I was thinking the little round one.
No, the big bridge.
This is the one where
highway.
we saw the dwarves.
Right. So you could try talking. No, I don't fully trust that you can't just fuck this up.
We'll be off.
What do you wish of me?
Thank you, Carney, for all your assistance.
No, just get go to.
You just saying I'll be off.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is clean.
Okay, here they will
Thank you,
decline
Carney,
to
for all
travel,
your
but when you
assistance.
sleep at camp, they'll show up. So you're good to just leave. The quest marker is confusing.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah. So that's kind of what I expected. As you leave, it just auto completes.
Oh, okay.
Still weird, crusty thing.
Man.
I guess that's the road.
Gather your party and venture forth.
Yep.
They're making
Not quite.
I like the dragon. I mean, I realize he's bad,
That's
but
the
I like the
archdemon.
dragon. Was I having a dream?
Yeah, remember you get visions now? Because you sucked on the taint?
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a
talks
nasty,
to the
like,
Horde.
zombie dragon.
We feel it just as they do.
Trump was saying it
That's
looks
why
nasty.
we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
I don't remember at what point in the games they tell you this, and it really kind of just background lore, so I can tell you now. But the deal with the dragons and the archdemons is that, like, apparently there were 7, I think, old gods, which I guess like took the shape of dragons, and they're just fucking like sleeping underground, doing who knows what. And then every time the Darkspawn find one of them, they corrupt it. That starts a blight. Yep, that's your voice.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Not at the moment, but he's just a shop. And then his son actually can enchant your shit with runes and whatnot. But we probably don't need to micromanage your stuff that heavily.
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
I don't think you have any, like, runes. I think this runs off of runes, but no, I don't think you have any yet. So yeah, you can just tell them they can hang out. But you don't need to shop right now.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Love request, though.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
I think he, like...
He can fold lyrium into
like
almost any weapon or piece
something.
of armor, though naturally
So
some
he's
of the more
not
extravagant
quite right.
materials will take more lyrium than others.
Or
it's
maybe
a
he's
process
just...
that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform.
I like these two,
But
though.
my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
No, he's not making armor. He's
He just
enchanting
enchant.
stuff. Okay. Right. Well, again, it's... You want...
You want it now?
Okay, so we talk to Bodin again, then.
Okay.
We, I guess, talk
Are
about
you
his
sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
son. Okay, they're here. I guess ask him about his story.
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them.
Earn maybe with
Reminded
ashes?
them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
No, I don't think so.
So, as I said, things
I'm
were
pretty
going
sure I
well.
remember.
But good things
Where that
must come to an
must have
end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
I mean, sure, nobles, but why is that arrestable?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
That's just gonna do the same thing, I think. So keep
But it said any other room. First one said, have you heard any room?
Oh. Well, I mean, sure, then.
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Loghain at Ostergard. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Law's tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget
fussy to get upset at him
things
about that.
with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And
Well, that's what
sometimes
they're
my boy and
No,
I,
they're talking about.
If they took it right off its body, that would
places
be great.
before the horde descends. and
No,
we
if he just
save
fucking
these
died in a tunnel,
I take them away so
he's
the
not put to
Darkspawn
rest or
don't
anything.
get
Like,
It's
no.
not so bad. They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Wanting me to see his beard.
That's always an option because he's a
Of
shop.
course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
You can keep talking about his son.
And?
Because he didn't mention his son in his tale.
Anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Gotta know. We don't actually.
Ah, yes.
It'd just be nice to get that question
I'm married
marker
to
go
a
away.
fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can
Okay, so
work an
that's where I got that
enchantment into
thought
just
from.
about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own
Yeah,
shop.
it's so funny
if
looking
he
at his
knew
beard
how.
because it's like so obviously 2D.
Well, he does
Never
seem to
noticed the
enjoy
shit.
it at least.
Like back in the day.
And they keep.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Oh, no.
Nope. All right, leave him. You can talk to any of your companions. There's this dude. I don't know what he's about. Check him out.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins, Levy the trader.
I think he's gonna give you like. Thingy.
Oh yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family... well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way.
I think I know.
Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous.
Yay.
Will you help me?
Please.
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostergar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance. Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Do the first one because we want to like take
1,000 blessings upon you,
right
Warden.
now.
I'll mark down the location on your map.
Yeah,
when you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay, so I think now it's like if you want to talk to any of your party members around camp, and then you can go back to the phone.
There's
So,
generally a reason to do that.
just to build your relationship with them over time.
Okay.
But that isn't like a thing that you have to do right this second. Turn around because they're all those X's in the middle. So if you feel compelled to like get to know anybody better right now, you can. But otherwise, you can move on.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You can give them gifts and stuff too, and that's the whole thing. And
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to
that's
fight.
good to do, but probably more than.
No.
Okay.
He's a tough nut to crack.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Who excel at poverty?
There's two kinds of elves in Dragon Age. There's like,
I
and
am.
really they're the same, but socially, there's like elves out in the forest doing their own thing, and then there's like elves in the
Decide.
slums. Cause
I am a Sten
people are
of the
like,
better side.
Hey,
I did
you're
not choose
human?
to be
Fuck
who
you.
I am any more than you did. The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world. No, I didn't. I have always fought in war, human. My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. It is not the native humans we fight. The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats, even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. And always there is the Imperium and the Talvashoth. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Oh.
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty. No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
Okay, I guess we're going.
As you wish.
But he likes you slightly better.
Over.
Yes?
You got like some friendship points for talking.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, make sure you never hit those I think you should go things. For some reason you can just tell some of your companions
Well,
to fuck off.
Here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I
Let me know if you
fell.
need anything.
And the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw, but there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Do they say the Maker has left
That
us?
doesn't make sense.
I don't remember all the lore, but
That is why you're a Grey
they,
Warden.
I guess they probably,
Come,
you know,
there's
like
a blight
we're
to
naughty,
stop.
so God took off.
So they both approve.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you need? Ask away.
That's just prompting dialogues.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfels. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war.
Orlais is the...
But he loved
brand.
her.
Yeah.
Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, lady.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered.
Twink.
Stupid thing to do.
Good night, Twink.
You and Calc sleep well and
The Owl came by the
feel
monastery
good
a
and
few
good luck
times
with
to
all
see
your
how I
moving.
was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay.
How are you doing for staying awake?
I'm almost sleeping. Hey, it's Raider!
I don't think he'll have much to say to you, though.
Oh, why, you little...
But,
Oh, or he'll fuss around with Alistair. Hi, Zerg. How are you doing?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Because you're gonna eat it, dummy.
And don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
And then you got more.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Ew.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Torment my puppy.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Top Gun movie was good. Well, I hope that whatever isn't 100% sorts out, but I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
He's happy about it.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag. Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Got a cat.
Oh, that's just a necklace. That's just this being an old video game.
Oh, okay. Don't look.
So yeah, she's around here somewhere too.
Go.
I think she's probably like off in the corner. Head north, or at maybe even that marker. I don't know.
Isn't that marker the two?
Yeah, probably is. Head like to the fire in the background.
That far away?
Yes. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, because she's being the owner.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
One of the subclasses you can
No?
get.
'Tis not unheard
Game
of
changer,
in the
whatever we
remote
call it,
corners
but
of the world.
There
There are traditions of magic
Good.
outside
Like,
of the Circle of Magi, despite
stops
what
you from
those
doing all your
mages
other
would have
stuff
you
'cause you would
believe.
turn into a bear
Some
or
of these
something.
traditions are
Yeah, you can't do
old,
it. Be a
indeed,
bear.
passed
Right.
down
Right.
as carefully
Bear.
guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one. I'm shocked that you think so, being a mage of the circle as you were. But perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird
you're
as well,
fading.
caught within that
I
dark
do
tower.
sound like I'm fading, don't I? Probably am. Yes. It,
I thought so. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
There we go.
Big approval.
Got everybody's approval.
Based woman. Okay, so now
Jen
you
just
can
kissed a can't.
bang her. Yeah, no. You can bang Liliana though.
I can't.
Yeah. Self-cessed. You can't bang her right now.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna.
Okay, I mean you were heading right in her direction.
Oh, I was just heading back to the fire where most of the camp is. I assume. Night.
Well, you did. You're leaving now.
Oh, it's morning?
Yeah, well, the time isn't going to change automatically.
Alright.
So you just like head out, and then it'll take you to the world map.
Alright, which way do we go?
More to the right of where Alistair is, I think. You can look on your big map. Like, I think there, that torch just, I think, is marked. Yeah.
Alright, folks, we're leaving.
Or, well, past the torch, I guess. And, follow that path.
Party and forth. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you got to build it again. So,
Oh.
I'd take the same one. Alistair, Morgan, Liliana. That's not a bad party for the whole game. You don't have like a healer, and I don't think you can Morgan stuff.
Yes.
Maybe you can.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And then keep forward again a little bit. No, you're just pointed at her.
Just because I'm pointed at her?
Yeah. I don't think they ever like prompt you.
Maybe they do.
I guess back and then out again. They did it that way, but
I can't go off this path.
do it again now.
What?
Yeah, hit A. How do you leave then? I see the controller for a second. I feel like we're missing something here.
Maybe it's.
Yeah, we have party. Hit accept here. What is West? It's a bit confusing. I guess maybe go talk to the dwarf because he does have a quest marker, so maybe they're gonna force you to sort something out with them.
I'm sort of tired of talking to the dwarf.
Well, I feel like we've done all the conversation,
Totally
so now
honest
it's just
with
like
you. I'm just like, why
figuring
the
out.
fuck do I need to talk with him again?
Maybe it wants you to use the job.
Enchantment?
Oh, maybe I do want some enchanting done.
I mean, try it because we're here.
Enchantment.
Figure out.
Okay.
But you're not even using any of these. Press B to get out of this. And plus, again, we don't have. Yeah, talk to Bowden.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
We talked rumors. I guess C is wares. They might
I'm sure
just
you'll
really
be
be trying
pleased
to
with the
idiot
goods
proof
my
this and be
boy
like,
and I
Maybe there's
collected,
something we need
and
for
with your
Leon.
discount.
No. So.
Got more stuff, so I guess I can page through.
Correct. But press Y to sell all junk. Just do that. Leave. Yeah. Okay. Press B again.
Something we need to do with him.
Are you sure
Try
I
the
can't
rumors
interest
thing?
you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent.
Okay.
Makes sense. His daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear that Tyrn Loghain the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
Yeah, you know,
take it for what it is.
Yeah.
With King Kaelin dead, the throne falls to Queen Honora. She's made her father the regent.
We were just
however,
supposed
at
to
least for
exhaust
now.
that.
I think Kaelin's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
State of affairs of the world.
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Kaelin. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Take it for what it is.
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I'm so tired of that.
A lot of stories of bands of darkspawn roaming the countryside far north of the Kokori
He
Wilds.
said in it, didn't he?
They just seem to appear
Did he?
That's how it is, in it.
and disappear
I need to hear it
just
again.
as fast. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. With the
God.
defeat at Ostagar, it'll be inevitable that the Darkspawn hordes start moving north soon. They have no one standing in their way, do they? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Back out and see if we're done yet.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. Let me
what you want.
let me try to solve this problem.
Have your way with the
Nice.
dwarf.
Tell me. That's what I've heard on.
Skip his dialogue.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Okay. Check the shop. Like, can't be that there's supposed to buy.
Maybe we don't have any armor or whatever for.
No, but that's not like a quest thing. What is going on?
Tired of it though.
Like, what? But I don't understand why we can't just leave. And I feel like he shouldn't be a roadblock to that.
No, it really feels like there's something blocking it.
Yeah. Also, everybody is gone. I don't see anyone. Let me try, like, saving and reloading just to, like, make sure there isn't shenanigans going on. Oh, well, I guess because we have our party now, that's why there aren't people just around. I mean, you know, in theory, Den and the dog should still just be here, but
we gathered our part adventure forth.
right. So I don't know. Let's do it.
Maybe we have to change our party for some reason.
No,
No?
I don't think there's ever any kind of
Like it forces you to take certain characters.
right. There's not another exit. That's the one exit. We talk to everybody.
There might have been a little side exit.
No.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this?
I saw some.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Well, there's this little river. The one exit is over here.
Yeah, but what's...
If there's anything I can do for you, I'm...
Be happy if I sell you something. I'm gonna look this up. This is crazy.
Fade. Figure out how we get out of the. Wait. I'm really fading.
Yeah, we'll just call it early tonight.
Damn early, but I'm fading. Sorry.
Let's see. I hope this isn't like a glitch. That would suck.
I'm afraid it's a glitch.
First Reddit thing is like Series X can't leave the camp.
That feels.
Select your party members. When it visits you back to the camp, you can still be in your party. Then you open the map via the inventory. Do that. Yes. Okay. Maybe this is what we're supposed to do the whole time. I don't know. So we can just leave this way.
Okay.
Like
pick a place to go to.
Right. And there's the circle.
Where
there's
do we
the mountain.
find Lord Amon?
That's going to be Red Cliff here. There's Bristolian Woods. There's the Peak for DLC. There's Veneram. Plymouth. Here, Vulture's Pass. There's a DLC thing.
Oh, where the tower is?
Not where the tower is. Here. Does this marked requestees anywhere? Past. Take gift. Oh, here, maybe this is what this is. He has shit to give us, but I don't think we can activate that yet. I think Salter's Pass is the thing we want. But if you're like actually ready to be done, we can just like
save the game
like
here.
save it here rather than go somewhere else. Figure out what that is. This guy. Okay.
A party pooper.
It's okay.
You could do something, or you could just chat.
I could. I think I'll just end early tonight. That's fine. Yeah. So we'll pop over to McCune.
Oh, a McCune on.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember the last.
I don't know what their title said. Okay, I guess they are actually just watching something on Twitch. Maybe. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that, but we'll see.
Funny.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it looks like it's maybe just YouTube. Which, again, my point still stands, but whatever. Alright, night guys. Bye-bye.